When you receive a contract, what do? You read the contract. And if there are words you don't understand, you ask for clarification. Because you're not going to agree with something you don't understand. Right? Now, I've explained before that words can be used to trick you in the world. So we know about that. But what I'm about to teach you now is something much deeper. When you are in a situation, reflect on the situation while you're in it. Some will say, Rashid, that's impossible, it is possible. Look, let me give an example to you. Let's say you have an exam and you have a question about the European Commission, about how commissioners are selected in office. Let's say you have two students. One writes down that the president has the option to choose another candidate. And then the other student says the president of the commission has the right to choose any other candidate. One of them is wrong. And you may think, Rashid, they said the same thing but with different words. No. One said the president can select another candidate. That means that there's a list of candidates already that he or she can select from. The other said the president can select any other candidate. So the commission can pick up anyone randomly to become a candidate. So even though the words are a bit different, it matters. Because one statement is completely different from the other, even though they appear the same. So if you read that you can select any other candidate, that means you can also pick up your grandma or your uncle or some guy from the streets. If you read another candidate, then you know that, okay, there must be someone from the list of candidates. So reading things well is important when it comes to contracts. We know that, and also with making exams. Now, when it comes to circumstances, we must reflect on the energy we sense in that moment. We are energetic creatures as human beings. And energy never lies. Someone can be happy to see you, but maybe they're only happy to see you because they want something from you. So they only want to exploit you. And they are resentful with the idea that they need to be decent towards you. So this resentment that's hidden inside of them, you will feel it when they say hi to you, when they're greeting you. So they're saying, for example, you may arrive and say, hey, John, nice to see you, man. Or if it's a woman, hey, Susie, girl, nice to talk to you again. So you see the smile and you see the enjoyment of seeing you in their face, but at the same time, your organs inside of your body are not at ease. What's going on? That hidden resentment that they carry with them has nothing to do with you. It's something they have. But because the resentment is there, you feel it. And that's why you have mixed feelings with this individual greeting you, because you think, how come you're so happy to see me, yet I get this anger vibration of you? The energy doesn't lie. Someone may be having a bad day and they're not responding to you, but you feel at ease. Why? Because an individual is going through a hard time and they have nothing personal against you. Later on, they will apologize if they were ugly towards you, and they will make blame they didn't mean it, they weren't themselves, and they will make amends. The energy you sense will show you what's going on. So when you're in a situation, examine the energetic emissions you receive. Because the energetic emissions never lie, and those are never wrong. You cannot hide energy. You can hide emotions by changing your facial expression, by changing your body language on a short term. You can hide facts by twisting your message. You can do that, but you cannot hide energy. The energy is always correct, it's always right. Now, if someone says hi to you and you feel danger, it may not directly be that the individual is a snake that's going to rat you out. No, it can be that the individual has danger after them and you sense that danger also. So be watchful with your interpretation of what you sense. But just realize that what you sense is always correct. What you sense is always right. How you interpret it in your head may be false, because you can only interpret things based on past knowledge. That's why we're not supposed to rely on our own understanding, because our own understanding can be wrong because we don't have all the experience in heaven and earth. That's why we have the Holy Spirit. But even with the Holy Spirit, we ought to pay attention to our inner radar. Energy never lies. So reflect again. And when you reflect and you sense that something is off, then something is off. Don't just get along with how things appear. Get along with how things are. Even if everything appears to be sweet, check what you sense. And sometimes there are bad circumstances around you, but you're completely at ease. That is because you're covered. So, energy never lies. Learn to read the energy around you. Be at peace.